Good evening. Friday, May 26, 2017. Today is day 14. My weight is 486.8. Total loss to date weight as of yet is 8.4. Overall, 10 pounds lost. The main reason for these videos is accountability, letting you know what's been going on in my life. For the last 2 years now, since May of 2015, like I said, I have been suffering with neurological issues in my hands, arms, neck, head. And the doctors still say I have carpal tunnel, crushed nerves in my arms and my neck. And I'm dealing with that by not having surgery, because I think that this could be alleviated by weight loss. They say no, it's something that is something I need to address, and they may be true. They may be right. The main thing that happened last summer, basically a year ago, was the Myasthenia Gravis. It's like MS. MS being for your nerves. My muscles are now in great jeopardy and problems, causing my speech to go awry. And here's an example of what happened that day.
So here I am, laying down in bed in the hospital. As you can tell, my voice is not that bad right now. But as I continue to talk, it gets worse, which is peculiar. I have no idea what's going on. All of you know how I sound, and I sound pretty normal right now. But there is a little bit of difficulty coming. So as I progress to talk, the difficulty begins. And that's where the problem starts. So if I don't talk, there's no problem. Then if I begin to talk, a problem arises. It keeps on going, it gets bigger and bigger and stronger and more difficult to talk, and they have no idea what's going on. It's not a stroke, so they don't know what's going on here. But it does sound bad, and it gets worse. So as I continue to talk and explain what's going on here, laying here in bed, it's harder to talk. Problem is there. I have to slow down. Slowing down helps a little bit, but since I've been talking already, there's a problem there. And I feel no pain, no discomfort. It just feels very strange. So that's the problem. And you can tell from the beginning of this video to where I am now, the difference in me talking. And that's the problem. So that's where we stand right now. So I got to figure this out, and I'm going to go to bed, and then in the morning see what's going on here. But that's the problem. Thank you so much for all your prayers and good wishes. See how this is that. I sound like Sylvester the cat, Tweety Bird, I guess, or somebody. I don't know who it sounds like. Porky Pig. Okay. So thank you everybody, and I will be talking to you soon. Thank you. Bye.
My speech has not been that bad for a while, but I do notice as of late, and I mentioned it yesterday, that sometimes my tongue will act weird. And I've noticed this also when playing low notes. My body acts differently, or I don't feel comfortable, or I know something's off. And I need to address that. I need to talk to the doctor about that. And I think I need to do that after the holiday. The last few days also, I've noticed the return of problems with the hands. They don't feel right. And it does concern me. I'm worried about it. And that's the main focus. My main focus right now is to get rid of the myasthenia. And I don't want to increase the pill. I want to actually have answers. And the first aspect of that is waiting quite a while to talk to a doctor about LDN. I've taken the LDN now. I've been taking it every day. And then I've been taking my multivitamin also. Because again, when we did the blood panel back in October and then again in March, cholesterol is good. No diabetes. No, nothing's wrong. The only issue is low vitamin D, possible low stomach acid, possible issues with the neurology, the MG, and all that stuff. And then I've been taking my vitamin D, my multivitamin, my Minestrone, the LDN. And I have, like I said, as of late, and people are saying I should be losing more weight than I am now, and it's not about weight loss per se, it's about the habit forming. It's removing anything that could cause issues. Like today, I had for lunch, I had barbecue chicken and vegetables. And I could have had carrots and mashed potatoes, but I can't. I'm supposed to avoid those high glycemic vegetables, and that includes carrots and potatoes. And it's a question of, do I need them? No, because I want to basically start this diet once in July when full force, very strict diet in that regard. This is the weaning off period. Is the whole idea. If I see something that's potato covered or whatever, I'm eating a meal outside, then I'd have it. But I'm just consciously starting to form those habits. And that's the same thing. Like I said, back in October, took the first steps of eating right, cooking my own food, doing things. Beginning of the year did the same thing. March did the same thing. Now this is May, and this is where I said, May, start the videos. You're on all the medications you need to be on. I still need to be on the CBD oil. That's the one thing I haven't done yet. And I'll get to that. I'll be doing that. Because again, on top of all that, on top of having the fear, again, when I had full-blown myasthenia in the hospital, not knowing what's going on, CT scans, X-rays, CAT scans, neurological tests, balancing tests, all these different things, vision, speech, went through the whole sleep studies. I went through the whole gamut of different things. So many different tests, so many different issues that affected me at a very core level. Had to stop playing, and only started to play again in November, December for Christmas, and then onwards. And then when I noticed playing again, I changed mouthpiece. I had the new horn. It's lighter. I can hold it. But then, as of late, like I've said, starting in March, April, and then May, just these past 3 months, playing just regularly low notes is difficult because, again, you're buzzing at a very low, slow rate, very loose, and you need more control of that thing. High notes, you just hunker down and do it. Boom, 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 they come out, no problem. But I've noticed a problem in the arms, just the shaking. So, again, the little things I'm noticing now, shaking, the speech acting a little weird. There's no vision issues yet, even though people say there might be vision issues. But it's age. If I hold something up here and I have to push it back a bit, I usually, when I read, I take off my glasses and just read like this, again. So right now, the biggest concern is the support that I didn't get, and I'm doing on my own. It's all on me. So, like I said, number one, take the medication, get rid of myasthenia. Do right by every blood test I take, every test that goes on. I want to see a marked improvement, and there was a marked improvement from October to March. The only thing of late, and I think it's because for me, playing the horn is a meditation. It's a relaxing thing. It's something I look forward to doing because I want to be challenged. And I won't be challenged anymore where I am. I need to get things. I want a challenge. I don't want boring in that regard. So, but again, to that effect, when playing and noticing an issue and it's something that shouldn't be an issue, then I'm concerned. So I need to address it in that regard. And I have done things, I've done things to make my life easier. When I go out to go shopping, buy the right food, and I want to test myself. How far can I walk before I just get fatigued, tired? If I walk a certain amount of distance, I start sweating. It's just as though I've run a far distance. And it's not that I'm in pain. It's just that I'm just tired. I'm just tired. My heart's not racing. Nothing's wrong. It's just the muscles that I'm using. If I use them, they just wither. They just get weak and just tired. So it's not it's a nice day. Go for a walk. You'll feel better. If I got to go for a walk, to have a problem, I need to sit down after a while and make that happen. So today was a good day. Got up, like I said, went to the client meeting. I may have a new client next week, God willing. This is it. This is it. If I don't get this job, basically, I'm done for. Basically, it's over. I have to figure out what I'm doing, either move or whatever. But I'm putting all my marbles on this thing. I've been waiting for this because it's been really tough with everything that's been going on in my life. And that's the thing. Myasthenia has really taken its toll on me. It's zapped me. It's not only the lack of work has zapped me. It's made me feel very nervous and causing a lot of problems to compound everything. And I just need to get back to work. I need to get things going. This is the whole idea. This is the whole reason behind getting the protocol together. I do not want to go back to the hospital. I do not want to go back in there. I need more tests. I want answers. I want a resolution to this thing. And then with the diet, day by day, take it. And the whole reason behind it is I don't want it to be a diet. I don't want it to be a diet where I'm going, okay, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, what can I eat, what can I eat? I just want it to be I need something to drink, I drink water. Or I drink a tea. It's not like I gravitate toward Coke or Sprite or shake or whatever. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't drink shakes that often. Probably the last time I had a shake was probably about a year ago or whatever, or more than that. But the point being is I want what I'm following. It's the low glycemic vegetable diet, high fatty foods, like an Atkins diet, like a caveman diet. I want it to be where it's in a habit formation. I've said this already, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it this way. It's habit forming. And the doctor gave me the diet. He gave it to me. He says, "Here, start looking at this, and once you come back in July, let's do it." So I'm doing in advance, and of course, according to him, he said, "Yeah, start working on it and doing it, figuring it out, and you can get it done." But I don't know. It's just right now. It's still early. It's on probably about 8:45 right now. I'm thinking, right? No, 8:51, and like I said, a normal week for me would be working, which would be nice. Then going out at night, having a nice dinner, and I can't do that right now. I can't do it. I'm on a strict budget right now, trying to get everything in line. So I come home. I'm here on the computer, talking to people. Do you need anybody to work your project? Do you need this? Do that? Can I work from home? Again, that was the other stipulation, where I was working from home for a year. And that really helped out, because to go to work and meet with clients, because think about it, and some people know about this, when this started, to actually be in a meeting and then not be able to talk or lose your ability to talk, like you saw in the video, in a meeting with clients. They thought I was going on a stroke. And then that was devastating to me, to have the client, to have people I work with, to have that, to see that happen. It was very, and you're trying to fight it, and the more you fight it, and I was trying to eat, and I couldn't eat. Everything I put in my mouth would just fall out, would literally fall out of my mouth. I couldn't swallow. Everything had to be like, I had to do it a certain way. I was afraid I was going to choke on my own food. And I had to figure out a way, that whole month there, when it was the worst, was bad. And it got me very depressed in a way, because I couldn't play, I couldn't do anything. And then I set myself as a goal to not force myself, but, said, you want to do it in December, and I'm doing it. And then to come to the realization I had to go on hold again because of the issues, and I have to figure it out. I need to talk to a specialist that understands music, understands the horn, understands everything. Because I have to. That's the next. I have so many things I need to do, and in turn, maybe talk to a speech therapist about. I want to see it. I get an opinion. Do you hear an issue? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I see the video and I see a problem. I see a slip up. I see my tongue doing something it shouldn't be doing. Because again, I love to talk. So that's the big deal right now. What's going on, right? Like I said, the end of the 2 weeks where I am weight-wise, I'm happy with. Because what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks regarding the food has been doing good. That's a good thing. I'm glad I'm on the medication now that I'm on. I'm glad that I can, when I go out and I go and I play, when I go on a walk, I can do those things. Not like I used to, but I'm going to do that. But again, the next big thing I have to do is stop the mopiness, depression, whatever you want to call it, in the mornings when I'm just like tired, just burnt out per se. And that's why again, this morning I woke up at 4. Didn't sleep that well last night either, but still woke up at 4 and then went to the client. I was excited about this. This is it. This is so good. Met with the client, shook their hand, walked through there and talked with them and do that. And I'm fine. And again, it's like Yoda. Yoda with the cane. But when he had the Jedi, when he calls upon the Force, he can walk, he can do his somersaults and all that stuff. That's what works like for me. That's what playing the horn's like for me. Doing the somersaults, jumping around, having a good time. When I'm challenged, again, that's it. So if it's challenging, then I'm up for it. If it's boring as hell, then I'm just like, oh God, kill me now, per se. And that's why I don't like the summer and early anything from after the between the April concert or May concert for the Harper and the October concert with Spring Valley. That's Death Valley. That's just like, oh God, no, kill me now. Like, can you just play in tune, for Christ's sakes? Play anything that's above a grade, 2 in quality. Anyway. I go penance. It's penance. It's penance. Anyway. But again, hopefully I can play with the orchestras I want to play with and get the work that I need to do there. And then June, this is it. So continue to. That's the thing. Yeah, you see that? That's how it's happening. This is where it's happening. I'm just where my cheeks get really weird. I'm just okay. I'm okay. I caught it right now. I noticed that, not that I didn't notice, but the cheek inside was a little raw. Anyway, But the point being is, 2 weeks, I'm doing this, and I continue to do this. I have to. It's for me. It's what I want. I want to stay here. I want to work. I want to do so many things. And I'm doing every aspect, like I said. And I'm repeating it over again because I want it so badly. I want it badly. I want the medication. I want to take the medication so that I can get off the medication. I want to lose the weight so I don't have to take anything else ever again. I want to eat the good food. I want to cook different foods. I want to go and travel the world and do beautiful things. Instead, right now, I'm landlocked. I'm tied down here by this illness. The inability to do work, the inability to do anything. And it was worse before. Going in the hospital and then just sitting there and having a problem and just about to cry, and the pain and the suffering that you had there. Not feeling well. Because again, like with rehearsals, like think about it. If there's like I love to do, and yet I was too tired to go. To go and play. I was too tired to play, to even get out of bed or get off this chair. To do anything, it's unconscionable. It's heartbreaking. And that happened just recently before these videos started. Of course, again, I haven't hit that threshold yet. Again, where I'm sorry I can't do this. Well, again, I'm doing it again because, again, like I said, I think that the Monday concert will be the last concert for a while. If I do feel like I can continue, I will. But right now, I'm doing a preemptive halt because I'm hoping, because again, I want to find out what the hell's going on, talk to the doctors about it, and put my mind at ease regarding that. Because again, I know I'm rambling, but that's the whole idea. Where I'm doing everything I can to resolve this. Everything I can to make it work. And God, if I could get up and walk and keep walking and do it, I would. And I want to lift weights, but again, to lift weights, it'll cause issues. I don't want to throw myself into crisis. I've seen people with MG. They have to have surgery on the thymus gland. They have to be in bed. They have to have infusions done. I don't want that. That's totally. If that were to happen, I don't know what I would do. So I'm gonna do what I can every single day to get it done. And like I said, take my multivitamin, eat the right food, take the LDN, take the food. Don't drink. Don't cut out all sugar. Cut out all glycemic vegetables, and I can keep going. And I want to basically take the middle of June, or about almost until the end of June, go and take the blood work, then show the doctor, and go, okay, if I'm doing right by what I'm doing, and we see there's no problem, no issue, because again they said there may be a thyroid issue, maybe a stomach issue, and this whole period right now, before I go and take these tests, is going to alleviate, resolve, and say for once and for all what's the problem, or if we see something different, or see something that's interesting, we may do another test. So that's basically it. These next few weeks, or several weeks, I should say, until July 17th or 19th, are critical. But I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and come with me on this journey. Reach out to me. I'm here. Again, doing this alone is my penance, my cross to bear. But if you have a problem and you want to talk about it, or if you are willing to hear and be there, let me know. But anyway, I'll let you all go. Take care, and I love you so much.